What's good, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're reacting to God Games. This is an animation for Epic the Musical, and this one was suggested by Alexei Simushov 4971. And the person that made this animac is Annie Flama. Yeah, Annie Flama. I think I said the name right. I hope I said the name right. If I haven't, please tell me how to pronounce it in the comment section below. And speaking of the comment section below, if you have any videos you would like to recommend that I should react to, put it down there and I'll react to it as soon as possible. And I have to say, I don't know when the next saga of Epic the Musical is just gonna appear. This is the last song of the Wisdom Saga. And I do know that the next saga is called the Revenge Saga, as I said, I think previously in a previous video, and today, I guess. But, yeah, this is the last song for the Wisdom Saga. I don't know when the next saga is going to come out. I would like to say around the end of October, but that would just be assuming things. Because it could be, well, any time of the week, in all honesty. Like, could be like middle of October, beginning of November. Yeah, like I said, I can't tell, say, or when, or know when the whole saga is gonna come out. But I do know that there's supposedly like 5, maybe 6 songs. Because each act has 20 songs each. And since we're in Act 2, and we already got 10 songs out of the way, there's 10 songs left. So, if we're going to go with the whole Even Steven thing, there's going to be 5 songs, probably for the Revenge Saga, 5 songs for the Ithaca Saga, which would be the end of the whole saga, and all this and all that. And that's all I know about the last 2 sagas that are left. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this reaction video. If you did, hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button to support the channel, support the content provided, and so on and so forth. Hit the notification button to be notified immediately when your video comes out. And the link to this video will be down in the description below. So be sure to give Annie Flame some love and support for the video they made. Now with this all said, let's start this video, shall we?
Father, God King, rarely do I ask for favors. Now I'm knocking on your door with hopes to save a friendship with one who's a prisoner.
Okay, I gotta ask. Besides the fact of Athena turning Medusa into Gorgon and all this and all that, is she related to any other thing to snakes? I'm just finding myself curious on the matter. Like, it could just be a dumb thing I'm asking, but I don't know. It just seems like something to really wonder about.
Far from home, Odysseus.
Divine intervention, is that what you seek? To untie apprehensions that were placed on that Greek. You are playing with thunder for a man full of shame, but if he's worth the risk of going under, why not make it a game? Convince each of them that he ought to be released, and I'll release him.
Who's them?
Apollo!
Okay.
Hephaestus! Aphrodite!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ares! Hera! Or me?
When saying what makes sense is basically why there was a warning about Aphrodite. And now I'm actually going to have to say right here, right now, if you didn't see the warning or you're not acknowledging it, please stop watching the video right now if you are underage and all this and all that, or if you have a child in the room, kid that's not even in their teens, or like a baby or something like that. Please do not let them watch this reaction video anymore, because again, this is not an okay thing to show, and I really do not want those that are underage to see this kind of video and think, oh, this is okay to watch. No, it's not. No, it's not. So please, if you are underage and all this and all that, and you're very sensitive actually to nudity, then please don't. I'm gonna be hoping that there's a bit more cover up, but I'm not holding my breath into that. So yeah, just do it. Do it. Just don't watch if you are like any of these things I've mentioned. But other than that, if you're gonna keep going, let's continue on.
What do you say?
Great.
Very well. All right.
Groovy. Bring it.
Groovy.
You all know I'm a fan of catchy songs, so with so many sirens gone, I think Cody's in the wrong. They were trying to do him worse. All he did was reimburse them. Now they'll tread with caution first to live another day and sing another verse. If that's true.
I like the melody here. Calm, peaceful, and all this and all that. But I don't understand it. If that's true, release him. Because in Greek mythology, Apollo is the god of not only the sun, but music, arts, and truth, in all honesty. So if Athena is lying to him, he would know immediately. So I don't know, that just feels a bit off. Oh, he's also the god of sport. Yeah. And archery, which he shares with Athena. Well, not Athena, Artemis. Sorry, my head is not in the right place at the moment. Anyway, not to say that something bad happened, I'm just still not completely over my headache from last week. Man. But yeah, this was a good melody. This was a good thing for Apollo.
True. Release him.
Hephaestus.
Trust is not given, is forced. Why should I give in my support? He sacrificed his own cohort.
Did you forget they failed to listen? He was.
Okay, one. I remember this bit. Apparently, the person that does Odysseus in the Epic the Musical, which I believe is Jorge. I don't know if I'm right about this or not, but the guy that does Odysseus, his dad, his actual IRL dad, is singing Festus. And I have to say, he's doing a pretty good job. And I kind of like the accent that's going on, too. It actually, I don't know, it just makes it seem a bit better, actually, when he's singing as Hephaestus.
Betrayed him, then imprisoned. But if you make the right decision, he can still build a future with those who miss him.
Fine, release him.
You're a little high and mighty. Odysseus claims to love his mother, but let her die of a broken heart. He was busy fighting, more like busy spiting. The Cyclops let him feel the pain that his mother felt and wrought. Wait! Please reconsider this.
Really, Athena? These old tricks?
The fact that she's actually using every trick she has to convince them is pretty much interesting, but considering how we saw how Odysseus was in Love in Paradise, I have to say that I get where she's coming from, because honestly, Odysseus is in another type of level of hell, and that is very concerning. But honestly, I can see the rush of what's going on here. Because, I don't know, if they decided to do, like, every single character own thing, this would be a very, very long song. And considering that we have, like, 5 other characters that are singing at this moment, that's, like, 5 more songs to add. So it makes sense what's going on here. It makes sense. To make this, like, a quick, quick, quick thing. Like, quick this point, quick this point, quick this point. Here's a rebuttal. Here's a quick counter to that rebuttal, and all this and all that. Honestly, it makes sense, and it's actually working pretty well here. So I can't really complain too much about this fact. But yeah, it's very much interesting.
Aries!
What kind of sick coward holds back his power while his friends get devoured? He didn't even fight Scylla, didn't even try to kill her. Hides inside a wooden horse to get the job done. Never handles things up front, pathetic and weak like his son.
Hold your tongue now, he says, my friend, and tell your lover that a broken heart can mend. You want more bloodshed, then set him free to get back to his home.
And it's actually kind of funny how they're scared of her and all this and all that. Also, I'm realizing Ares' point, because, not to say he's right or anything, but the details he mentioned, that's exactly what the Roman part of mythology thinks of Odysseus. Like, everything he pointed out, that was what the Romans actually thought of Odysseus themselves. So, yeah, that's a pretty interesting thing to really think about. Jeez. This is a weird thing to actually think about, considering that Ares is a Greek god, and yet he's saying the stuff from a Roman mythology point of view of Odysseus. But I guess that makes sense, filling out the points and all this and all that. Or it could be just like a pride thing, hearing what the Romans are saying about a Greek, and that probably feels insulting to him. Maybe. Probably.
Dad, he'll make everybody bleed.
True.
Release him. Hey, baby. So many heroes, so many tales. Give me one good reason why you should be fair. He's got the mind of a genius, lighthearted. He's pretty skilled with words. You can do better than that. He's kind of funny. Never once has he cheated on his wife.
Ooh.
Release him.
That's okay. That is something. Because, from what I can recall and know, Hera doesn't really like the whole cheating thing. I think she's more tolerable towards the towards demigods that like don't belong to those that are married. But that might be something else entirely. Yeah, it probably is something else entirely. But the fact that Zeus is the main one that decides to cheat on her, the literal queen of Olympus, yeah, you're gonna have to be a freaking idiot to do that. Like, jeez. Also, this is a bit funny. Like, wow. Because Hera's thing is a bit more different, like disco in a way when it comes to the music. Am I thinking the wrong thing? I I don't know if I am or not, but it sounds like Hera's whole thing when she's singing is about disco. I don't know if I'm right or wrong about that, but that's what it sounds like to me. Tell me if I'm right in the comment section below. I like to know if I am, because yeah, this is really off-putting considering the fact that they're Greek and this is like before the time of disco. But yeah, it's pretty weird.
I played your game and won. Release him.
You dare to defy me, to make me feel shame. No one beats me. No one wins my game.
Oh, shit.
Bring her through the ringer. Show her I'm the judgment call, the one who...
Okay, that's jeez. One side looks like, oh my gosh, he's actually gonna attack her or go all out or something like that. While Hera's just, whatever. I can't tell if it's mid concern or just she doesn't care about the matter going on right in front of her. Hard to say, but also the whole thing about Zeus going off like this, it sounds like a mix of multiple different sources, considering if we think about Thunderbringer and all that. But either way, this seems like a really good mix of every version of Zeus out there. And that's props for the thought of that. But yeah, no. If you do that, then you're gonna actually have to consider the fact that he will not take anyone's secondhand judgment, like at all.
makes the kingdom fall. Is she dead?
Wow. The fact that Ares is concerned is like completely out of left field. That's like completely random. Also, I am still curious about those snakes. That just doesn't make sense to me, like at all.
Please let him go.
Did a god just die? No, seriously, did a god just die, or what? Did Zeus just hit her so hard that she was on the brink of being fully unconscious or in a coma? Because, jeez, that was wow. I did not expect that to happen, like at all. Because, man, that's like completely out of left field. So, huh? That's that's it, huh? Honestly, this feels like a cop out. Not gonna lie, because, jeez, I I'm a bit annoyed by it. Not to lie, because gosh dang it, I was expecting more, like something to like show if she succeeded or not. But consider that there's 10 more songs. I guess she did, but jeez, that's just leaving you on a cliffhanger, and that kind of annoys me. Consider that there's no next part to this, and that's just very frustrating to think about. Like, it's really frustrating. I really wanted to see more. Ah, well, Now we have to wait for the Revenge Saga. That's fun. Great. Wonderful. I'm salty. I'm salty. Okay? I'm salty. I don't know when this next part, arc, uh section will be. I'm forgetting the words on the top of my head. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you did, hit the like button below, hit the subscribe button to support the channel, support the content provided, and so on and so forth. Hit the notification button, be notified immediately when other reaction videos come out. Want to see some other gameplay stuff, then hit the notification button to be notified when certain gameplays come out, like Assassin's Creed Unity and Super Mario Bros. Wii, and so on like that. Also, honestly, tell me what you think is your favorite song from the Wisdom Saga. Honestly, I have to say it's Love in Paradise. I like how it makes Odysseus. I'm effing up on my words today. I am really effing up on my words. I like how it makes Odysseus feel vulnerable right there. I also love the callbacks I made, and it shows that even though a place is called paradise, it's not one's true paradise, because there are going to be some people out there that just with you in this kind of paradise would just like make it perfect. And the fact that Odysseus is there without those he loves and cares for, it just like ruins it for him. He won't fall for it. He sacrificed too much. And the fact that he's stuck there honestly makes him feel vulnerable. And I like how they went with it. And that's why Love in Paradise is my favorite song in Epic the Musical. It's Wisdom Saga, that is. Not my favorite song in general. I honestly have to say my favorite song out of everything here would actually have to be Monster. I just kind of like that self-realization of what what if I do this? Would everything be okay if I do this? To get home, to get to my people, to see my family, to make sure that no one else in my crew would die. If I did this, would we make it back home alive? That's my I kind of like this kind of stuff. These types of songs are particularly my favorite. Songs with a really big, deep meaning to them. And since we're on that, besides that, tell me what your favorite song is in general as well when it comes to Epic the Musical so far. I mean, my choice could probably change considering what could happen in the Revenge Saga or the Ithaca Saga. So I would really like to hear your opinion on the matter of so far, what's your favorite song? And be sure to get the Any Flama. Again, some love and support or a shout out for the work they have done to make this animation. So yeah. Also, again, thank you for Alexi Simu Show 4971. I cannot pronounce that name right. I am sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. I just can't pronounce it right. I'm feeling so much on that. But yeah, with this all said, I hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.